Hello everyone and welcome to Season Watch. Today we're watching Frieren Beyond Journey's End, Episode 2. Now I'm recording this on the same day as Episode 1, but seeing as a new series and everything, I don't know if I'll have enough time to edit and put them out together. I'll try my best, but we'll have to see how it goes. I mean, you guys already know the answer, but... So what happened last time? We had the end of the journey as our hero party finished defeating the Demon King and we're back in the city for the celebration and everything. And then they parted ways for 50 years. When Frieren came back to get the magic horn from Himmel, who was a elderly man, human, you know. And so they all grouped up again to watch the Era meteor shower where she was the place she was recommending. They had a 1 week journey, which was lovely and everything, but they end up at the end of their journey watching the meteor shower. And sometime later, Himmel died, and she was finally broke and really felt how short-lived humans are and how she needs to get to know them better, because once she blinks, they're gone. For her, it's such a short time. And so they once again went their separate ways, as the others are getting old. 20 years later, she meets Heiter again, and this time he has a war orphan that he's taking care of. So she was to try to decipher a magic book for 5 to 6 years. Meanwhile, she's gonna help him train the girl, Fern, to learn magic. And who knows how long he's gonna live, because it's been 70 years since the party dissolved. So, you know, he's, as far as I'm aware, he's still human, so he's very old. Can he live 5 or 6 more years? Hardly. We'll see. As a reminder, this is a time reaction, which means you sync up your own version with mine as we watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. And with that being said, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I forgot. We start with the opening. And so, I'm not watching the opening for this first 4 episodes, which is kind of like the prologue arc. And I don't normally watch for the first couple of episodes anyway, so having kind of like that definite moment really helps here. Because now I know that on the 5th episode is when I finally get to watch the opening and ending. Hopefully they don't change it, and then, you know, because it's gonna be the end of the beginning arc and everything, but I guess I'll never know. If they change it, it would be quite ironic, because unless that beginning shot that was kind of like drawing Frieren out, unless they don't change that. Oh, unless they change that, I mean, unless they change that shot, I don't even know that opening changed, because I haven't watched or heard it, so who knows what happens then. Yeah, I wonder if the opening kind of spoils a bit of this beginning arc or even future stuff. Because now we know of the hero group, you know. But Emo's already dead. Aito's very much an elderly, and Aizen's getting old, so are we getting new characters? Just like Fren here? 3 factors. What are the 3 factors? Amount of mana, the strength, and the level control. I feel like the level control, she has it down. Exactly, the control's there, but the mana and strength is lacking. It'll take years to master. Yeah, that's the toughest part, and yet she has it down. But yeah, like saying stuff that takes years for her is no problem, no biggie. It's just like, take some time. But for humans, like that's a big amount of time. She popped the head. Frieren popped the whole snowman. And yeah, a whole year is passing by. And he's joining his son back. Throwing away the broccoli. Oh, Fran's hair is getting very long. Yeah, I was starting to notice that by the end. Yeah. Look at his voice now. 4 years. In a way, he's kind of sad. Kinda. And that he's gone. That was his limit. He's dying. I know, right? That's what I've been saying, dude. You've been moving around for 84 years. Since you joined the party. And who I don't know how young you were when you joined, but yeah, I was curious to see what she was gonna prioritize. Heiter or the magic training. I guess in a way both. Because she wants to like give him that present, you know? Show him that she's capable. Yeah, I was about to say she wanting to jump. Is she talking about Himmel? He never abandoned anyone. Still kind of ironic that this is a priest. I guess that's why Frieren keeps saying that he's a corrupt priest. Everything I got from him is gonna be wasted. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like his fear was not exactly dying, but dying and leaving her alone. Yeah, exactly. See, showing him that she can handle herself. So, I'm wanting to show him that she's capable now. Oh, the magic. The music, it went with the music. That was so nice. Oh, standing on water? Okay. And yeah, he has to stay bedridden. She's trying to finish her training before he's gone, you know, to give him this as a parting gift. The music, though, amping up. Okay. Did she do it? Was she able to do it? Oh, Frieren finish. Bringing back the dad, that's the other part. Yeah, if he had a spell like that, he would have used it. It was all just a reason for you to stay. You know, just give you some kind of excuse for you to stay around and help. Yeah, because you weren't taking her in because an apprentice mage, but if she's a proper mage, it's a different story, right? That was smart thinking. I didn't realize this. Yeah, that part I realized when he asked her to help train while she's around. Yeah, he doesn't want her to be around to see it. Yeah. That was very slick of him. True. Oh, look at that. How Frieren's much more open to emotions now. Yeah. Thinking of Himmel, you know, trying to hit the his exactly what he would have done, like trying to get his beliefs going. Oh, there we go. See, he was able to do it, and just like that, she's also gonna take it and do what Himmel would have done, or Heiter. In a way, yeah. Yeah, to the very end. It's kind of become like a fun nickname, you know, of how much he calls him that. It didn't have to be magic. Now, I wonder where we're gonna go from here. I guess that's a very easy way to. 26 years after the death of Himmel the hero. So, yeah, it's been 6 years since she was working on deciphering the magic book. I didn't read the rest of the line there. It was 26 years after the Himmel the hero's death, and then something else. Oh, magic. Removing rust from bronze statue. Sweet grapes and sour. Very weird magics, you know? Yeah.
うような気がします。同じだよ。
Learning about the local flora, huh? Oh, that's Himmel. Mm-hmm. Oh. Was this back with the Demon King? Where Himmel saved them, and that's why there's that statue? No. He fought valiantly. It's his fault for wanting to show off. Oh, we're having a flashback. Yeah. Very narcissistic. 18 hours choosing a pose. Mm-hmm. Selection was there, you know? Yeah, because she was part of the party. Yeah, she has a spell for that. And see? All those weird spells are coming to play. Huh? What? Do you remember his favorite flower or something like that? From his hometown. So she's gonna look for blue moon weeds so that she can create a field of them. Yeah. In decades since they were last spotted. So gonna be a tough adventure, huh? Finding those plants. Yeah. The little squirrels, huh? Seed rats. Sorry. Basically squirrels, you know, seed rats. Who wants to? Until recently, as you said. Who wants to honor her old partners, you know. In a way, this is self-satisfaction. Oh, look at this turtle with all the flowers growing on it. No? I wasn't sure if that was it or not. I see, so she is not a very casual sleeper, you know? Very calm music. a very calm life, you know? 6 months. Just get those flowers. Yeah, that's not what Fern meant by that, but... Yeah, she's... Considering Frieren, most likely, yes. A mage will possess a power to save many people. You already saved many people. Yeah, as a long-lived species, it's undoubtful that she sees things different from us humans. What's in that? Seeds of a related species. Huh? Yeah. You're spending time with a human as well. Not just... no. Soon and soon. And the seed rat took the seeds. Oh, that is so cool. Seeing the tracks. Kind of reminds me of Senku and Dr. Stone using the blue light to follow Homura. Oh, careful there. That little seed rat really moved around, huh? Yeah, I was about to say it's just a hobby choice, you know? Kind of nice seeing this little glimpse of their path of the hero group, you know? The hero party. And she made a few of the flowers. It's such a nice spell, you know? You don't really give much to it. Like... it seems such a like a simple spell. Like, oh, you create a field of flowers, yippee! But like, on the right circumstances, it's a silly reason, but so. Oh, I see. He just climbed up. Oh, the blue petal. They buried the food in many places, but because of that, they end up forgetting where they put it. And that's when she learned about the flower. Of course. He never was able to show it to her, huh? And there it is. Look at that. And the top of the tower is full of them. Yeah. After 76 years at least, she finally saw the flowers that he wanted to show her. Yeah, I was about to say, like, she trained for all those years to become a mage. Learn any skill to support herself. It didn't have to be magic, huh? But it was magic. That's the thing. Could be anything, but that's what it was in the end. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at that. See? Uh, yeah. She made it like a lay of the blue moon for him. Just like he had made one of flowers for her. Okay. So, that's kind of nice thing. And it seems, at least this beginning, we're gonna be focusing on visiting stuff related to the hero's party. Probably like the other heroes, so maybe next episode we're gonna have something related to Aizen. Maybe we're gonna meet up with him, since he most likely is still alive. A bit old, but still alive. Because it's kind of like remembering the past and then something to honor them, you know? So we started with Frieren honoring Heiter, Heiter, um, by training Fern and everything, and at the end she ended up taking her in, you know. But and this time we honored Himmel with the statue and making the field of the flowers from his hometown that he loves so much. So even though it was a tough challenge, she kept insisting on it until she was able to find it. It was a bit tough for Fern because she doesn't have the longevity as Frieren does, so she was worried that Frieren was just gonna stick to this almost impossible task for who knows how long. But then it worked out. And that's the episode. And that's the episode, so that's how we're moving things forward. The episode was basically divided into two parts. Fern's training, as Frieren was deciphering the old magic book and everything, and training Fern in the meantime. And the second part was taking care of the Himmel statue, looking for the blue moon weed for him to make an offering, making the field of flowers in his name. Not just to honor him, but a way for Frieren herself to self-satisfaction, since she didn't get to know him back then, and he ended up dying before long. So the flowers that he wanted to show her, she never got to see.
草月草僕の故郷の花でねとても美しいんだいつか君に見せてあげたい機会があればねなんてもっと知ろうと思わなかったんだろう実物を見つけて分析すれば草月草の花を咲かせる魔法が手に入るヒンメル様のためですかいや
Now, let's go back to the first part for a bit, because the last episode we had Heiter asking Frieren to take Fern in as her apprentice. You know, she has a gift of magic and everything. He was not gonna live long, so wanted someone to look out for her. However, Frieren did not want to take her in because apprentice mages can die easily, and she didn't want to be burdened with that, considering it was a high responsibility given to her by an old friend. So she did not want to go through that. And so he had a backup plan. Gave her a task that would take 5 to 6 years. In the meantime, you can help out around, while you're doing that. So I'm not asking you to take her in, just help out while you're around. And in the 5-6 years, she was able to become a proper mage, so I'll take her in. She's not an apprentice anymore, like you said, so there's no risk there. Now there shouldn't be a problem for you to taking her in, right?
フェルンには魔法使いとしての素質があります。あなたの旅に連れて行ってくれませんか。
実践での見習い魔法使いの死亡率は知ってるでしょ。友人から預かった子を死地に送るつもりはないよ。
解読をお願いしたいのです。できますか。
まあ、5、6年もあれば。
それと、解読の片手まで構わないので、フェルンに魔法を教えてあげてはくれませんか。
まだ荒いところはあるけど、一人前と言っても遜色のないレベルだよ。
もう足手まといではありませんね、フリーレン。
Very sneaky of him, but nice. And when he became bedridden, I was wondering what Fern was gonna do. Was she gonna focus on the magic training? Was she gonna focus on taking care of him? But she kind of already has been accepting that she was gonna say goodbye to him eventually. So she was trying to focus on the magic to give him a pharaoh gift. He took her in and everything he did for her. So she wanted to show to him that she was now capable of dealing with things and helping herself out. So she wanted to finish her training before he was gone. And it took a bit, but she was finally able to do it. And he wanted her to leave before he died so that she wouldn't see somebody else dying again, since she had her parents, But she was ready for this and wanted to be there for him. Thanks to Frieren actually showing emotion and everything, he was able to acknowledge this and accept them, staying there until his end. So once he was gone, they gave him their farewells and left on their adventure.
この魔導書だけど、多分。ハイター？フェルン、修行は中止だ。ハイターが倒れた。そばにいてやってくれ。まだ一番いいは打ち抜けておりません。いずれではハイター様が死んでしまう。魔法使いでも何でもいい。一人で生きていく術を身につけることが私の恩返しなのです。救ってよかったと、もう大丈夫だと、そう思ってほしいのです。
今夜にはここを立ってください。
何のつもり？
私はあの子にこれ以上誰かを失うような経験をさせたくないのです。
フェルンはとっくに別れの準備はできている。お前が死ぬまでにやるべきことは、あの子にしっかりと別れを告げて、なるべくたくさんの思い出を作ってやることだ。ありがとうございました。おかげでハイター様に恩を返すことができました。
Now, as they were adventuring, Fern learned a bit more about Frieren's hobby, which is collecting very weird magics, which seems to be doing such random things that, like, have no sense to it. Spell to remove rust. A spell to turn sweet grapes into sour grapes. And everything, but at the end, they can be useful, you know. Remove the rust from the statue of Himmel. Bring it a field of flowers. Which, by the way, was very pretty. A very nice gesture in the ruins. Like, it was such a depressing ruins of a once beautiful temple, I imagine. But when she grew the field of flowers there, it became nice, and Heiter and Eisen were able to enjoy that time, like very kind of like kids. And even Himmel was made kind of like a flower crown to give to Frieren. So they were all enjoying that nice scenery that she gave them.
この前は銅像のサビをきれいに取る魔法。それまた前は甘いブドウを酸っぱいブドウに変える魔法。変な魔法ばかり集めていますね。フリーレン様はなぜ魔法を集めているのですか？
ただの趣味だよ。前はもっと無気力にダラダラと生きていたんだけどね。私の集めた魔法を褒めてくれたバカがいた。それだけだよ。
So she was gonna make a field of flowers there for the statue, but then she remembered the flowers that Himmel talked about and wanted to do that for him, or rather for herself, because as I mentioned before, she wasn't able to get to know those flowers that he wanted to show her. Maybe I wouldn't say because they didn't have time, because after they finished their quest, they had plenty of time. She just left on her own journey. Just that she didn't take the time to get to know them. Then he was gone before she got to see the flowers, so now she wants to have the self-satisfaction of realizing this for him, herself. Even though it was a tougher task than what she imagined, since the flowers have been gone for decades, which for her was not too long ago. And there lies a problem, because now Fern swore that they were gonna keep searching for who knows how long for this flower that they may never find. And Frieren can keep looking for many years, but Fern doesn't have that much of a longevity. And she's worried she's gonna be wasting a whole lot of it on this inconsequential quest. They already spent 6 months on it after all. But Frieren showed that you can reach it with the right attitude and the right actions. Following the seed rat, the squirrel, they took the travel and found where it burrowed those seeds that it grew into a field of blue moon weeds.
少し彩りが欲しいわね。後で花でも植えようかしら。
フリーレン様、花畑を出す魔法使えましたよね。
そうだね。何か適当な花でも。草月草。僕の故郷の花でね。とても美しいんだ。いや、草月草の花がいいか。
昔はあの森の奥にも群生地があったんだけれどもね、絶滅したのよ。この大陸での目撃例はもう何十年もないわ。
じゃあフェルン、草月草を探しに行こうか。
本気でございますか？フリーレン様は多くの人を救える力を持った魔法使いです。ありもしないもののために時間を使うだなんてあってはならないことです。
追いかけてみようか。花弁だね。シードラットは餌を外敵のいない安全な場所に埋めて隠すと言われている。あるとは思っていたけど、まさかこれほどとはね。
So yeah, like I was saying, it's nice to see this little flashbacks of their adventure since we didn't really get to see the adventure. The story started after it. So we're getting those little glimpses of how things were back then. And I imagine next episode and maybe the episode after it will also have some stuff with it. I don't know how things are going to be moving forward. Maybe with this journey, Fern's going to learn more about Frieren and how things are different, and so it's gonna be a whole other story after that, you know. But that's just my own conjecture. So yeah, it's a nice little story, but we'll have to see what's more that's gonna be picked up next time. That being said, see you next episode. Bye.